Maybe you clicked this video because you want your life to change, or maybe you clicked it because you need a new book to read. Either way, guys, this book right here, well, not this book, actually, not this specific book. A book has changed my life forever. Keep watching.
I can't feel my feet. I've been chasing Benjamin the whole week. I just checked the prices, talking still cheap.
What's going on, everybody? Alex back with another video. You're probably wondering, why are you holding up a random book? Not the book that changed your life, but a random book. Well, first off, I did not purchase the hard copy. I purchased the audiobook. Now, before we get into that, guys, if you want to see a real entrepreneur coming from nothing, somebody that really is trying to do this from the nitty gritty, you know, all these other entrepreneurs are posting videos of them already having a Lambo in a nice house on vacation.
They say things like, I can never be like them, or they got lucky. What most don't see is what they've overcome.
It could be a little discouraging for some people. I don't know, kind of gives off an unrealistic expectation of things. I don't know, it could be crazy. For people that are really trying to do this, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Like this content if you like the quality of it, and leave a question. Anything you want answered. The benefit of these channels are that, you know, I can answer all your questions, right? What am I really going through? You see the Facebook ads in the back. I'm actually doing this, okay? So let's get started. The book that I want to talk about is something really important, because before I read this book, you know, I am like a consumer. I've watched, you know, so much self-help. I listen to Gary Vaynerchuk, you know, Patrick Bet-David, Tai Lopez, you name it, Cardone, right? Everybody on YouTube, as well as I've read, you know, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I've read, you know, How to Win Friends and Influence People. I've probably read over 100 books to this date. And not one of them, and this is why I wanted to talk about this book. It's really important to me, okay? Not one of them has told me how to get that strong work ethic. Actually, in some of the videos, I don't want to say any names, but in some of the videos that I've watched, a lot of these entrepreneurs have claimed that you can't really develop a hard work ethic, right? You have to kind of be born with it, born into a family. You know, there's no trick to help you get that hard work ethic. And it seems like it's true, because, you know, we have these people on the internet especially that, you know, just want it handed to them. They want it fed, you know, on a silver spoon. They want the quick, you know, make 100K in 6 months course. Nobody really wants to work for it. And we live in a society where if you have hard work ethic, and if you could put your head down and just bust your ass, you're gonna make a lot of money, because everybody's lacking that, right? So when I read this book, you know, it really changed my perspective on hard work. You know, right now I'm training to go for a marathon. I've never worked longer days in my life, and it really kind of just took the limiting beliefs and the bullshit that I had in my life and threw it out the window, right? Not because of the way he talked or the techniques that he taught me, but really because of what he did. It really shows that you have more human potential than you think you have. And that's why I like this book. Now, you know, I'm rambling on. So what book am I talking about? I'm talking about David Goggins' Can't Hurt Me. I have the audiobook. You get like you get more content. He talks kind of like a podcast with the audiobook. That's why I purchased it. I will be purchasing the hard copy. It's just sold out everywhere. I will be purchasing that hard copy because I just want it, right? I just want it for my bookshelf. I want to show people I got this book. This guy is ridiculous, right? He ran 100 miles in 3 days notice. So before running this 100 miles, he was like a bodybuilder, swole, you know, 225, big guy. And, you know, he wanted to raise money. So he calls up, you know, the hardest race in the world and asks them, and they said, you have to go run 100 miles in 3 days notice. And this guy did it. You know, he was peeing blood, shitting himself. He was, you know, basically broken. His legs were broken. He had to tape his ankles up, and he finished his 100 miles. This guy proves that there's a lot of things in life that you know, might necessarily, you know, you can't think you don't think you can do it. But I mean, that book proved it to me. There's a lot more to it, guys. I'm gonna leave. I don't want to spoil it for you. That's something that he said in his interview, so a lot of people have already heard of it. But David Goggins, you are a beast, my friend. You have motivated me. I hope you watch this video, because, you know, after reading that book, I've completed things I never thought I could complete before. The other day I ran 8.5 miles. I'm training for a marathon next month. I've never ran 8.5 miles before in my life. You know, there was a day that we kind of put ourselves through our own version of Hell Week. I did one day I ran 8 miles and did like 700 push-ups and like 350, you know, pull-ups. I was doing crazy things. Like the 3 or 4 days, we wanted to do it before New Year's to finish off 2018 strong. Those days, You know, I've never put myself through more physical pain. And, you know, it kind of leaked into my work habits, right, guys? If you're not healthy, if you're not working out, if your brain's not in the right place, you know, how do you expect to run a business, right? So, you know, my health has increased. I've already lost 9 pounds. Like literally after this, I lost 9 pounds. By the way, David Goggins, you know, he lost 106 pounds in 3 months to just qualify for SEAL training. He went through SEAL training 3 times in 1 year, the only guy ever to do that. I'm not gonna ruin the book for you, but you know, after this, guys, I've been working, you know, 8 to 12 hour days, nonstop. I have cut out my gaming habits. I have cut out my sugar and, you know, my alcohol consumption. The best of all that I didn't think I could do was I cut out my weed smoking habit, which is ridiculous because I've been trying to quit smoking weed for so long. And, you know, it only proves that, you know, if you put yourself in a situation where somebody's doing way better than you and you see it from their perspective, it really kind of, you know, shakes up your life. So guys, yes, I'm gonna stop talking because, you know, I don't want to talk no more. I just want to take action. So go ahead, check out that book. It's Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. You're welcome for recommending, you know, this book to you. If you like this content, please leave me a like, subscribe to my channel. And if you've read the book, leave a comment. Let me know how you liked it. Let's talk about it because, you know, I want to read this book 15 to 20 times. I want to like have this ingrained in my memory because, you know, this is serious. This is something serious. I genuinely think that you can develop a hard work ethic, not just from this book, but practicing the things that he tells you to do in this book, right? So again, Can't Hurt Me. Catch you guys in the next video.